When it comes to links, it's a very controversial area, especially because of this little box right there with PageRank. A lot of talk takes place about Google's PageRank, and there's a lot of energy about obtaining links to get a boost in your PageRank from Google. People go crazy and actually buy lots and lots of links. Well, like everything in the SEO world, now they're saying they don't matter. So for the last several years, it mattered. And now everyone's saying it doesn't matter. But I actually must admit, I'm not a big believer in links. I believe that if you have great content, if you have a terrific website offering something of relevant value to searchers, you will be found. There are many, many, many websites that have never, ever once gone out and asked another website for a link. I believe Jill Whalen's high-ranking site is one of them, and she just has great content. She's quite the guru with just great SEO common sense, and her forums are top-notch. And she has just never felt the need to go out and ask for someone to link to her. People just link to her naturally because they find it of great value. And I really want to press that home. Link building is important. You do want links coming in, but it's this SEO's perspective that it can be a huge waste of time trying to obtain 1Z and 2Z links. If you have to go out and ask for links, then there must be something wrong with your site. There's just something on it that is not of value, and you want to rethink it. You want to put something on that site of value. And this goes across any kind of institution, any kind of business, any kind of thing you're doing. There has to be something on that site of value to searchers. And if there is, you'll naturally get links. So let me now segue into this subject that we're going to talk about in this video, called hubs and authorities. There's two types of websites out there when it comes to links, and you can actually be a combination of both. You can be a hub and an authority at the same time. This site is a site I particularly like. I do not know Larry Chase, never met him, but I run across his site quite often on the web because a lot of people recommend him, which is great. And the thing about this site is at the bottom here, Larry Chase has continually updated. As you can see, this was updated today, April 2nd. That's great. So he's always on top of this. Larry Chase has something called the Web Digest for Marketers Resource Directory. And I have been on this page probably 20 times over the last year, and I always find something of value here. And basically, he has top-notch links outbound from his site to other sites or tools or information. So let's just look at some of this. And for almost everybody watching this video, there's probably some great stuff here. So there are marketing trade shows right here. There is a whole section on white paper marketing. Who's who and SEO experts. There's a great subject. I mean, right now I want to click and see if there's anybody I don't know about, because I want to know about who's talking, what SEOs are worth listening to. A whole section on spam, return on investment, marketing tools and tactics, publishing. Let's jump over here real quick. Internet Marketing Consultants Toolbox. Well, that's me. I do that. I'd like to click that. Brand advertising, affiliate marketing. I mean, everything in here is great. What's this? Best of Google tools and tips. So, if you click over here, what Larry has done, and as you saw, he keeps it very up to date. He runs through here with a nice description of what these tools are. And it's always an extensive list. I'm always amazed, how many pages he keeps abreast of and updates. So what is the point? Well, Larry, let me close that out. Larry is a hub. And what I mean by hub, the phrase really comes from like the hub of a wagon wheel with all those spokes. His site links out. He is a hub, a destination hub for people to go to his site and find great relevant content linking out to other sites. And you can do this too. If you are an expert in your field, say you know more about After Effects than anybody on the planet, well, you might have a page like this that links out to some of the top gurus in After Effects, the best classes, the best workshops, the best books, the best lynda.com interactive CD-ROMs. You would become a hub for all kinds of great information about Adobe's After Effects tool. Or maybe you know something special about guitars and you create a website just around guitars or maybe reggae music. My point is that you become this hub for all kinds of great information out on the web, and you point to it like the spokes of a wagon wheel. Now let's look at a completely different site, and we will jump over to something called, let me find my little page here. Let's see. Do you guys see it? Help me out here. All right, there we go. There's one below there. We're going over to what's called an authority site. Jacob Nielsen's website, useit.com, is an authority site. Why? Because he is an authority on usability, accessibility, and website design. Zillions of people listen to this man. Zillions of people go to his workshops and buy his reports on great usability. In fact, I did a quick web check on how many links point to his site. He has 219,500 inbound links to his site. Now, he, of course, has some links going out, but most of the people out there who are interested in web design and usability issues point to him, and they subscribe to his terrific quarterly and monthly newsletters. So he is clearly an authority site, okay? And he's earned that right because of his fantastic content. And I don't think Jacob Nielsen particularly sits around and worries about writing letters to webmasters saying, would you please, please, please link to my website? And if we go up to his page rank up here, he has an 8. He's even higher than lynda.com. So that's some serious page rank that Google has bestowed on him for being an authority site. And one other site, you can actually be both. Now, here's a very good example of a site that a lot of people are familiar with, about.com. About.com has these guides, and these are people that, for the most part, are experts in their field, whether it's barbecues and grills or electronics or entertainment, about money, parenting, children, religion, sports, style, food, you get it. I'm sure you've been here. They are authorities about different subjects. But the cool thing about about.com is wherever I go into their site, they also recommend. It's really great. So you can go there, and if they think that you have something to offer, they will link out. For instance, right here, they will link out. So they are truly an authority, but they're also a hub. They have links pointing to them. In fact, I checked their inbound links. They are just about 1 million even inbound links pointing to them, but they link out. So they are a hub and authority site. So bottom line here is you want to take in consideration your content. You want to think of creative ways to put some great relevant content on your site. And if you do, once again, you'll have a lot of people pointing at you, and you want to do them the favor. If you think that it would be really cool to point out to other fantastic relevant sites, you can be a hub for them and point out to them and help them with their page rank. It's a two-way street, folks, out there on the web. That's how it got its start. People linking to each other. And this is how it works in link building, too.